Hello everybody, welcome to Voidborn, I guess hidden gem in the Roguelite FPS genre, which I have been contemplating to play for quite some time. It's been sitting in my playlist, I played my Steam library for the last couple of, I would say almost weeks. I bought it on a sale, and so we're gonna check it out. I did a quick setup of the game, so I played for like, I think 5 or 10 minutes. And yeah, let's get right into it. Let's clear the save. Yes, create a new one. Okay, so really cool. I start like by going right into the game. I never went this way. Is there like an alternative path? Who knows? Okay, so it's a roguelite FPS. If you don't know what that is, it's basically you have like runs where you go into the game and you try not to die, and you get like meta progression by getting new items, unlocking new stuff, and then you do it again. And yeah, it's super fun usually. Let's see how good this one is. Already the controls feel really smooth. You do have to, so what's really important is for the settings here, the mouse sensitivity unfortunately has negative mouse acceleration, so you have to go into the config and add mouse acceleration equals false to the config there. I will just refer to mousesensitivity.com for the details there. But for sure you should check that out if you care about having your perfect sensitivity in the game and you don't want to have any negative acceleration, which I highly recommend honestly, because it feels really, really good like this. An essence flask. An enhanced flask then possesses the ability to collect essence. Essence drops from fallen foes but dissipates quickly. Yeah, really cool retro style with but really modern particle effects here. It's pretty cool to see. Whoa, there are enemies. Okay, and you collect essence from enemies, and I think you have to pick them up pretty quickly. So this is an essence offering. Receive a great amount of essence, and this is like a void offering. Receive an offering that imbues you and your armament with the powers of the void. So let's go for this one first. And I think essence is just like your soul's currency, basically. You can do wall jumps, 4 of them, which is super cool. So there's a lot of movement in the game if you like that. And there is a void jump, which allows you to vertically dash. So if you already noticed, there's a dash in the game. This is the dash, right? Which has a cooldown. I think you have 3 of them you can stack, so you can do double dashes if you want to. But you see the bottom right, they are constantly ticking up. And then you have your void dash, which is basically you know, like uses your void energy in order to, I guess, dash again. Offerings. Offerings are obtained by defeating enemies and grant special abilities to either your weapons or your character. Offerings of higher rarity often require other offerings prerequisites, and if one is replaced, all the subsequent offerings are lost. All offerings are lost upon death. Okay, this one gives you fire. This is pretty cool. And this gives us HP, and this gives us the void powers. Okay. So the movement and controls feel really nice, because you never can see that right when I'm streaming. You don't know how a game feels. It feels really, really good. So yeah, like the feeling of the game is really, really, really nice. Yeah, so you have a grenade. Grenades are just on a cooldown. They don't really require anything else here. Yeah, so you can also slide in all directions. I don't know if I mentioned that. So this is a healing potion, and there you can see there's like destructible terrain. I don't know if you can destroy it by shooting. Oh yeah, you can too, so that's pretty nice. You have like these Niagara style physics here, which I think they are because they added the Niagara setting style to the game. Bullets inflict void. Okay, sure. And yeah, that does seem reasonable. More HP or a lighting offering. Receive an offering that imbues your armors with lightning. Okay, this should be a lightning offering, I guess. Not a lighting offering. So yeah, it's my first time playing, so I have no idea what exactly I'm doing. But this far I already played, and I'm pretty sure I'm almost at the point where I stopped trying out the game, just, you know, to do settings to see if everything runs smoothly. The deflect is on a cooldown, which is kind of important to note, I guess. Oh, the grenade can hit the projectiles in midair. Oh yeah, right, you can double jump, which is kind of interesting. So they went with multiple wall jumps, but no double jump. You can also jump against a wall like this, and then you will start riding it like this here a little bit. Kind of funny that we just had recently RoboBeat, another game, Roguelite FPS with rhythm as a core mechanic. Essence Crystal, the power can be harnessed and used to create weapons. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we just had that game where you also had wall rides. Kind of interesting to play 2 FPS in quick succession with this. This is our store, and them being able to drop healing items, that seems pretty decent. Oh, do we not have enough, or do I already have it? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Oh, here, no, key items, essence disruptor. Modify this weapon. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, it's like from a game style, I think it's supposed to be a little bit like Ultra Kill, if you know that game. It's a bit like Ultra Kill meets Roguelite FPS, which sounds honestly pretty dope to me. Interesting. So I think we bought it. I'm not sure. I don't know where I would see my upgrade. Let me quickly check the controls here, because there might be. Equipment is tab, inventory is I. So I wouldn't know where I can see. Oh yeah, okay, this is the one. Yeah, okay, nice. Ultimate, deal damage to enemies to charge your ultimate. When it's not being charged, it will slowly deplete. When fully charged, it can be activated within a limited time, so you can't just like hold on to it ever. This one seems to double our guns. You can also disable a certain filter, but I think the filter makes the game way more vibrant. It looks pretty nice. Enemies shocked. Shocked enemies take lightning damage over a short duration. Okay, so we're basically getting like a dot build right here. I don't know how useful that is, but we'll see. What's really nice is the game automatically shoots, so you don't have to press every single shot. Which is not that important for this, I guess, slow firing weapon yet, but assuming you can get fire rate upgrades, it's going to become way more relevant later on. How much damage does it deal? Not that much, actually. There seem to be headshots as well. Hey you, please let me out of this wretched cell before they return. Oh, thank you. Isaac is no longer held captive, and his savior is none other than Voidborn. They were taking me to the Shadowed City, but what they wanted to do with me, I am not certain. I have to quickly get the door. I'm back, sorry. They were taking me to the Shallowed City. But what they wanted to do with me, I am not certain. Many of my kind were taken there, but none have returned. I reside in Scoria Ruins, waiting to serve one of your kind as a blacksmith. And it seems the time has finally come, so it's going to be important. I think he also gave us an essence crystal. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation. I will return home, awaiting return. Good luck, Voidborn, and may our paths cross once again. Sorry, I still think I have a little bit of a residue in my throat when talking. It's kind of weird. You would expect after all this time, after my illness, it would be completely fine again, but I guess like not 100%, unfortunately. Striking nearby enemies with a lightning bolt. That sounds pretty sick. I guess this is the door? No? Oh yeah, this is the door. Okay, you know what? Let's just go and focus on lightning. I have no idea if combining things is really good, but let us just get a little bit of lightning. Another shop. We don't have enough money. We can drink an HP potion here. Cool. And this is as far as I played. I beat the boss, and that's where I stopped and decided that it's the game I want to stream. So a little bit of bullet hell here. I'm obviously playing a complete shit. Okay, we got him. Very nice. Ooh, okay, okay. So it seems to be very good to take the same one multiple times. No idea if there's also like cross synergies. So here we can go chaos, fire. Oh no, this gives us essence, which I guess we can use in the shop to buy specific things, like maybe more health drops from enemies, which would be nice because we're really low on HP here. It's kind of interesting that they have a slowdown. I think this really slows down time when you use this. Okay, let's focus on these guys. They seem like the most annoying enemy. So far we're not forced to parry. 50 essence. Really like those visual effects. They look really, really cool. Are there like hidden secrets within the world, or... No. I mean, I don't know if there's fire on this one. Chaos and fire. There are always two choices. Wish the game wouldn't let go of W when you go through the door. So you can continue push here. Is one shot enough? Well, I guess you want to have them be on a dot because they basically can do AoE like that, right? There's one enemy here. But the movement feels amazing. Really, really nice. Really, really clean. More HP, or do we... Percentage of max HP instantly. More fire rate, not too shabby. Can't reroll this one, so I think we're going to take the heal. And increase our base movement speed and fire rate. Oh, okay, that is a pretty big increase in base movement speed, honestly. I don't know what it said because I didn't pay too much attention. This gives us more max HP, I think. I don't know if it also heals, which is what I'm going in for. Okay, the nade is really powerful. Yeah, still not sure how I feel about the lightning having a dot when they are alive, because you can like one-tap them pretty easily. It might be really beneficial to body shot them. Okay, this gives us 10 max health, but also seems to heal us. Interesting. And you can also change the FOV in the game, so I have it at 110. By default, it's 130. I think 130 is a bit much, I think, for the distance I'm at my monitor. I'm not super mega close, but I think, you know, like a higher FOV for sure helps in the game. I just like 110 for most games, but that's supported. Fire or chaos? I don't know what chaos is, so I'm just gonna stick to fire here so we can maybe get like a synergy going. Another heal or a higher rate of fire. Hope that was not too greedy. There are really cool visuals here for sure. Yeah, sliding is basically sprinting, I think, in the game. Oh, another boss already. Very nice, the game teaches you basic patterns here. It might actually be a better first boss than the flying one, to be honest. Wait, do I take damage there? Do I have to dodge that? Not sure. Oh, my ultimate's ready. Whoops. Okay, that was, I think, honestly, an easier boss than the first one. I guess, like, he was smaller, so a bit harder to hit or something. You can also turn off that the camera goes into tilt mode like this. So if you don't like camera movement, you can change camera shake and also the amount of camera movement, which is really good, honestly, because, you know, not everybody is can handle like this without getting motion sickness too much. So yeah, so unfortunately the game has an inaccurate sensitivity on mousesensitivity.com. Oh yeah, I failed to mention that. It's one of the rare games where I ever found the mousesensitivity.com not to work as well as I would have liked to. Oh, the sensitivity is no longer affected by FOV, so I've updated the calculation. I've also added the config file calculation for more accuracy. Also, the smoothing issues are fixed, so no need to do the fixes anymore. Oh, that's great to hear. Thanks so much for the quick response and your awesome work. Yeah, I also I even subscribed to mousesensitivity.com just to support him at some point. The DPI wizard. So you replied really fast. Yeah, thank you so much for fixing this. So now we can actually double check the sensitivity settings on mousesensitivity.com. Really recommend this website. Like, the guy is such a legend. Like, he's saving me so much time and effort every single time I start a new FPS. And very nice. Very nice. So he updated this right away, like crazy. I wrote him like not even like an hour ago or so, on the forum, and he already did it. So let's quickly double check if my settings are what I think they are. So the game doesn't affect it by FOV anymore, which I kind of assume they do. Oh my god, I'm like literally so close to what I wanted. That's crazy. Yo, it's actually crazy. I managed to literally hit. I literally hit exactly the sensitivity I wanted. That's crazy. Without checking, right? Just like by feel. Wow. I'm surprised that usually you get it a little bit wrong, but Yo, that's dope, man. Okay, sorry about that. Fixed by now. Okay, that's really cool. That's really cool. I'm super glad I actually am able to also just like instinctively get the sensitivity I want without having to use the settings. But really, yo, DPI Wizard, you're a legend, man. Like, thank you so much. So much. Always glad to, you know, support people like that, because they know work that nobody else is doing. And as somebody who's pretty autistic with his settings, I think it really helps. Oh, so the legend is true. I am Vincent of the Shadow Legion, a collective war of warriors banded together to rise up against the demigods. Ahead of you lies Bloodrain Valley, though its true name has been lost with its people. What was once a blooming village on the outskirts of the Shadow City is now a shattered ghost town corrupted by Luther. So the thing is, there's a small mistake the game is making here. It's basically the subtitles, they are too wide sometimes, right? This is correct, but sometimes they have this super long text, the demigod of war, like this one, right? This is not how you should do subtitles. The reason is, you know, like the point where you can see really well is like a small circle, basically, a little bit like stretched, right? And to the left and right. So making it like this wide means a lot of people will have to move a lot, even their head or their eyes a lot, to read it. The Luther is a battle scarred by the many challenges of the Shadow Legion. He remains undefeated. Oh, okay, yeah, wait. Okay. If you manage to get past him, the south gate to the Shadow City is blocked. But to the east of the gate there is a passage through the mountain. Oh, and also please take this. So this game was in early access for quite some time, and I had it on my radar the entire time. Now it's been released, I think, at the end of last year. A mark of blood imbued with the powers of the worthy, most commonly used to activate powers of the enchanted items, such as amulets. It's not much, but hopefully it can aid you. Good luck, Voidborn. May we meet again. Yeah, first impression is really good right here. Steals. What do you mean steal? Like heals? I kind of don't want to go for more fire rate right now, because I feel like I'm more interested in getting lifesteal at some point. Oh, so we have a choice here. What? We can go left or right. During ultimate damage, enemies to heal. Whoa, that sounds sick. Wait, this game has healing mechanics? Also played a round of Absolem with my girlfriend this morning. It was super fun. I think we never played it on stream because it's a couch co-op game for me. But I highly recommend it if you're like into beat 'em ups. It's from the makers of Streets of Rage 4. And it was the game of the year for... I forgot his name, from Digital Foundry. So he named this his game of the year. He enjoyed it very much. And I also enjoyed it very much. And really good game. Requires secret key. Yo, I'm really surprised how much I like the art style. Because sometimes like these super stylized retro games can be a bit, you know, hard on the eyes. But I think this one works really well for being like this... You know, I mean, like, it's pretty stylized, right? Like, pretty stark contrast and everything, but it's super good visibility. I don't feel like I have to, like, fight in order to know what's going on here. Also, the game uses movement a lot here. Okay, now we're getting introduced to lightning bolts striking the ground. Fuck. There's so much here. Essence Crystal 1. I have no idea what that means. Okay, already like the game has really interesting biome types. Like this is definitely a very unconventional level design here. And I really dig it. It's really, really nice. Do we want to go to the other side here or just TP? Oh my god, that's so sick. Yeah, oh, they're not that easy to hit actually. Okay, they drop like lanterns when they die. Oh, this is not an enemy, it's like... here. Oh, okay, this will replace something. Hit him anything with a void deals a critical strike and restores their infection. Rushing enemies with void dash. I don't know what that means. Should we go and look for this area over here, or is this related? I kind of feel like if we go there, we're not going to be able to go back up. Okay, cool. So already different ways of navigating. I don't know how much is randomized though from a level design perspective. If they're always going to be the same exact levels just with different enemies pattern spawning or something. What the fuck is that? Okay, it has a shield. Oh, this guy's shielding him? They are shielding him. So how long do I have to activate my ultimate? Because now it really doesn't make any sense, right? I hope it doesn't dissipate too quickly. Okay, this is just part of the combat arena. And like, it doesn't start instantly, you can trigger the start manually, which is kind of nice. Oh, and the ultimate is gone now. Okay, this starts to dissipate again. This should heal us now. All those white lanterns, they look like enemies to me when I don't pay too much attention. Essence. Like I said, I don't know how many secrets there are. Like, there's a lot of reasons for like secret exploration. Not every roguelite goes that direction. Let me quickly double check something though. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, no, this does not work. No, it does not work. Okay, and one final thing. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, sorry about that. You know me, new game, settings, always trying to optimize, double check. Okay, so you want to play fast because your ultimate does tick down. It's been a while since I've ate with a crosshair and not a dot, so my brain's like a little bit like overthinking where the cross is. I don't know what HP drop by enemies looks like. There is maybe an enemy still somewhere? Okay, you can definitely tell by the music when the combat starts and ends, which is such a good idea that games have been using for ages, but you just like, sometimes you forget about it, how good it is. You just take it for granted. Void Surge also heals the player. I mean, everything that heals me, I'm bad, so I need healing. A little bit of platforming going on here. We haven't explored everything. I guess we could have also warped somewhere else. Maybe. I don't even know if we want to go back or not. I'm just gonna stick with whatever we have right here. I should definitely heal myself. More damage sounds nice, and more dashes, I guess. Also pretty decent. Oh shit. He has like a melee TP. Okay, so you want to dodge him for sure. Do you have iframes for dodge him? Maybe, honestly. More max HP. The bar is getting longer. I mean, obviously a little bit of a Soulsy vibe here. Not really Soulsy, but like this other game that is like the HP bar for sure, but there's another game that has like, okay, it ticks down right here, so you should actually play a bit faster if you can. Left or right? I actually don't know. Oh, you can see the reward inside, so you can potentially only pick one. Let's go for lightning. I didn't even notice. The game obviously looks fantastic with HDR because it has a lot of blacks, right? So very nice contrast here. I want to use my ultimate, but I don't know where the enemy is. We can't stack it. Oh wait, no, we can't keep the charges, right? Do you fall while that is active? I wonder. Yeah. So it just slows down time a little bit. Wait, if you hold it, does it cancel? Yeah, it cancels, but still consumes your charges. So this one gives us more damage. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's like 3 Hades here. We have 1 or 2 options. But we can even go back and get the other one. Like, can we get every single one? I'm not sure how that works. Actually, can we go back here? No, you can't. Okay, that's good, because I was like, do we have to really go and min-max? Nope. Goodness. Oh shit, I'm ass. Okay, there is something you can find like this, an essence crystal, and then you get a jump pad that gives you... Oh my god, fucked up. No, no. Where the fuck am I? Wait, what is going on? I didn't have the charges necessary. Okay. What are we doing? Are we just literally skipping everything now? I mean, sure, it's not that expensive, but what are we doing? Yo, okay, so there is exploration and secrets. I guess fire rate is not that bad. Yeah, so the main difference between Void Dash and normal dash is that Void Dash uses energy and it can be used vertically. I don't know if it also deals damage though, because the game has not specified that, to be honest. I guess we can try it out. The thing is, you cannot Void Dash on the ground if you have double bound the dash, but you can change that binding. It's like that by default, so I left it. But yeah, for playability, you might actually want to consider changing that. So can we make this? Yeah. So getting used to the 2 dash buttons. I don't think I ever played a game that had that. Okay, this is like dark stuff, and this is, I think Void is good because we have this. Okay, yeah, shit. Wait, let's see, can we kill him by dashing into him? Not really, no. Oh shit. How much damage do we take there? None? Really? No fall damage, interesting. I mean, I'm a sucker for lifesteal. I know it's usually not that good even, because you just basically are, you're usually better off just killing enemies. It's cool how much visual style the game has with the minimalistic effects. Because when he does this, you want to stay away from him. Yeah, because when you dash up, you can't do shit. Wait, didn't I not parry that? What is he doing now? Wait, what the fuck is he doing? Yo, he's going crazy. I'm not using my grenade at all, which is a mistake, I guess. Oh, I'm so bad at parrying this. But we got him! Nice. Flashbang. Okay, we got him though. But he really flashbanged us very hard. I mean, OLEDs really just are so nice, man. Like, it just looks so fucking clean. No matter what you play, it kind of always looks good, even if the art style. I mean, the art style is cool, right? But even if it's like super minimalistic. It patches through the mountain to the east of the gates. Rushing below amulet. Killing an enemy with a void dash refills the void bar. So you can kill enemies with a void dash, but don't know how, to be honest. Huh? I mean, I can go over here. I don't really see where the game... Oh my god, really? Yo, I thought it was a visual glitch. That's my bad, I guess. For a moment, I thought it was a visual glitch. It's too funny. Dude, this game is visually really cool. Like, I didn't expect that to be such a plus for me, but honestly, it is fucking sick. Oh, whoa, 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 do you take damage in there? Right, I have void dash. I forgot that. You can't double jump, which is honestly the thing I missed the most is a double jump. I think if they had a double jump, I would be 10 times more likely not to fall into something. So we went upstream. I wonder what would have happened if we went downstream. Yeah, so the filter will quickly show you. You can turn off the dither shader. And you can see what it basically does. It removes dithering from the image. But I also think it, as a result, it kind of looks a bit more dull. It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe you see it when I click it, right? Look at the weapon. You see what I mean? It removes this super bright, contrasty look. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure I like it better with it. So if you don't know what it is, basically where you can notice it the most, I wish I could show you better, because like the bitrate is probably fucking it up pretty hard. So look at this wall, right? The wall here looks very stable and clean, right? Not a lot is happening basically. Here, for example, it has to be a bit further away. And as soon as I turn it on, you can see the dithering basically happening on the wall, like slightly. It's maybe not very well visible on stream, but for further away textures, like here you can't really see it, but here obviously you can see like this almost noisy effect to the image, which honestly is not bothersome. It really, I think, helps the game pop. Maybe also I think you can see it pretty well in the waterfall here, maybe. See what I mean? It adds this pop to the image. So I think the filter actually really adds a lot to the image, and I should probably keep it on. But yeah, if you don't like the effect, like if you don't like the slight instabilities it adds to the game. Is that really where you have to go? My god. It's so dark, I can't see shit. What in the fuck is this? Dark Souls 2 starting area? I'm so amazed by the visuals. Why do they work so well? Like, it's crazy. You play the game and it just looks dope. Well, you would look at that. The Divine Lord may have been an unfair bastard, but at least he blessed us with these apples. Truly a rare find these days. So you managed your way here. I had no doubt you would make it. And I presume Luther is dead. Oh my, well, you've honored my hundreds of warriors that have fallen by his sword. You may have consumed his soul, but unlike the souls of mere mortals, it has the ability to reconstruct if its vessel is destroyed. The legend says that only way to truly hurt a demigod is to burn their soul in the fires of chaos. However, that is a feat only that one man has accomplished, and that was the Divine Lord himself. To reach it, you must first travel through the Shadow City, a fallen kingdom ruled by two twin princesses, who betrayed and corrupted their own mother to become demigods themselves. It is said that the queen still slumbers somewhere in the city, but to be careful not to awaken her. I've heard stories of what happens to those who do that will make your skin crawl. Oh, and one more thing here, take this. The East Sewer's key, a rusty key covered in excrement. Scoria has nothing left to offer me as it has sunken below the lava. Thus I am no longer in need of this key. Hopefully it may help you on your journey. Good luck, Voidborn. May your path cross once more. Yeah, so obviously I play super high-end AAA games with path tracing and everything. And you know me, I like when it looks cool, right? I don't care about the technology behind it. So why this is, you know, super visually dated on purpose in style, I think it looks still super cool. I don't want to attack him by accident. Okay, sewer entrance. Maybe. Blood Mark 1. Wait, what is Blood Mark 1? What does that even mean? I guess it's like a resource we're gonna use for something. The Shadowed City of Eleonora. And you can see, okay, there's a lot of Dark Souls influence, obviously, from like just dropping the areas by going in, like these magical moments, which I guess like older Dark Souls games have more than Elden Ring. Elden Ring doesn't have a lot of these. You go somewhere and suddenly it's oh my god moments because it's open world, right? So they cannot like drop this. I mean, they do have it. There are a few of them, right? When you go underground or when you reach the Golden City or something. Or the Holly Tree. I guess there are a few, but I think like there are a lot of memorables, right? Dark Souls 1, for example, when you go up the wall and stuff like that. Those are like the really cool moments. Okay, like these guys seem a bit tougher than the the other enemies. Oh, I could choose one of those. Oh, so this is the new selection mechanism. So now you defeat enemies and the reward comes after. Okay, just keep your distance if these guys don't have ranged attacks. Oh, then we don't get their souls though. Oh, okay, you're discouraged from staying away from the enemies. And this is another reward, we can choose one of them. And I guess this is lightning. Yo, this is so cool, like reinventing your own progression mechanisms for every single biome, that is sick. I think it's just a small thing, but honestly I really appreciate that. Because a lot of games just stick to their guns and they basically don't care about like that at all, they just do the same thing over and over again, which is not necessarily horrible or something, but it's a small detail I really appreciate. But there's still another guy. What is this? Oh, wait, these are like... Oh, they drop jump pads when they die? I think Void gives us the opportunity to heal more. Yeah. Wait, do we not have bullets inflict Void anymore? Oh, wait, this replaced the other one? Wait, so we don't apply Void at all right now? I don't even know where I want to go. I wonder how much randomization there is though, because this is really complicated to randomize. If there is randomization in the level itself, that would be quite crazy, to be honest. Yeah, so we don't apply Void on shots. Wait, so we really need to maybe Void Strike them? I'm not sure. Yeah, so we need to change that for sure. Even if it means replacing the lightning. We cannot hold dash to dash multiple times. Shit. This should be more HP, which is good. We just need more healing too. So now we're inside of a castle. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, to be honest. This is really nice. The parrying is another key. We also have a melee button, which I honestly never use, so I have no idea if it's any good, to be honest. I'm kind of thinking about putting parry on melee, but... Oh shit, I didn't see him. Can I parry him? I can knock him back, which I guess could also be parry. Did that parry him? I'm not sure. They talked about projectiles, not about enemies, so... Okay, so they can spawn into you, but they won't attack instantly, I think. Shit, I forgot to block my ultimate a bit sooner. I think we could have healed way more. Yo, this room is dope. I'm not sure. Oh, that was the lightning ball. I'm not sure if the melee punch does anything. Okay, deadly embrace. We're definitely looking for a void, but I don't mind using this one multiple times. I just hope we're gonna get some void stuff. So where do we go from here? Since now we were deep in the castle, do we have to go all the way back, or how did this work? It's not that far. No, this is not what I think. Okay, where are the enemies? Ah, shit, we already killed them? Ah. The most wasted ultimate of all time. Okay, we need to make sure our shots inflict void. Yeah, that was really dumb of me to pick that, but I kind of like that you can override it, so you can like amend. You can fix your mistake. I wonder if there's no double jump, if I would have liked Void Dash to be on space bar. So we're gonna shit on these guys. Oh my god. This guy, where is he? Is he in the wall? I'm so bad at evading them. Maybe holding dash to do the void jump would have been cool too, I'm not sure. Okay, I surely hope that that goes well. And I don't know how to crush enemies or anything, so I'm like... Yeah, double dash, I'm so bad at it. I mean, it's our first run, man, come on. I can't be good at every single mechanic instantly. I mean, you can. I kind of value HP a lot. There hasn't been a shop in a while. So, yo, this level design goes hard. I'm just not sure this is actually gonna be. This is actually gonna be randomized. My guess is no, honestly. This complexity, if it's randomized, that's insane. Yeah, this level design seems way too complex for randomization. At least, I mean, from my, I mean, it's possible for sure, but I don't think it's like, it would probably be super crazy hard to do. I don't really know if we're like picking up anything though. Like, when we go close, it feels like I have no idea. Max, I mean, max healing sounds pretty decent. So now we can go back up here, which is where we were before, so we can potentially just go back this direction. Yeah, I kind of wish, honestly, I kind of wish you could have dash, hold B, or void jump instead of an extra key. But that's just me. I don't know how other people feel about that. Where do we go from here, though? I guess up there, there's still something. Okay. Oh, a shop. Wait, did we go here already? Yeah, I have no idea where we need to go. I mean, can't be too bad. Sure, we didn't find anything in a while, so there was a shop up here. That's pretty cool. I assume that the jump pads bring you forward instead of backwards. Oh, this is where we came from, right? So we have to go this way. Oh, this is where we came from. Maybe? No. Okay. Wow, he does a lot of damage. Oh, what the fuck? Is that good or bad for us? It can't go down, that's actually good for us. Hey, we got him. Okay, maybe a bit cheesy, but I mean, I didn't drop myself down there. Void Beam. When Altfire is fully charged, the crystal gets overloaded, creating a powerful laser that ends with an explosion. So, should we try Altfire? Because right now, I feel like I'm not good enough to get an additional key. I mean, it's just Altfire, right? So nothing too crazy, but... Wait, what did we just do? Wait, is that how you crush? Oh, maybe it is. I hope the game has more tutorialization on these mechanics though. Okay, the boss has become a normal enemy now. I don't mind, honestly. Cool. He's immune or anything, just the enemies there, right? Oh. Okay, well, our lifesteal seems to be crazy good though. Are we done? I think so. I might be still hanging around. The chest is not yet open. Interesting decision to make the enemies white and not red. You can see the level loads in there, which is smart, right? They do want to optimize the game. I have no idea how it runs because I'm on a 5090, and obviously it should run at 230 FPS. I know it does, right? But I'm not sure how it runs on lower end systems. Yo, I think we have a really good build. I have no idea why, but the lifesteal seems to be absolutely goated. We forgot to pick shit up. I mean, we still have lightning, so I guess we should find something. Yeah, this one, see, it doesn't say it replaces it, right? I'm gonna try this and see if it changed it. Okay. Unfortunately, that is a bug, because I was pretty sure I didn't miss that prompt. And I was right, unfortunately. So that means now we don't have the lifesteal anymore. Yeah, so unfortunately it doesn't warn you about the replacement always. So you should keep it, like this obviously replaced the other one. So yeah, you have to keep that in mind, unfortunately, yourself. Yeah, you have to pay attention to that. Is that a boss or what the fuck is that? Or is it just an elite enemy that's stuck around now? Just keeping your distance from these guys is okay, even if you don't get the loot. Fine. I kind of wish you would also continue to dash when you hold dash. Like, I want to dash multiple times, but you have to do it manually. So I just hold shift, like in Doom, and I expect it to hold dash multiple times. But just small things, right? Yeah, see, this replaces it and it doesn't warn you the other way around. So we just wasted 2 upgrades, I guess, on changing around. But you know what? This is basically testing it. So there's still a few minor bugs in the game for sure, but nothing too, you know, like crazy that's like game breaking or anything. These guys are the most annoying ones, I feel like we should definitely get rid of them as soon as we can. So does this deal damage to him? Let me test it properly. So obviously the lifesteal is absolutely goated. What if this also deals damage to them? Okay, can we do more with Void? Okay. I'm not sure if I'm inflicting Void all the time, because there's like this purple marker, but I'm not sure if that is... like that is how it works. I mean, maybe it is randomized, because there are some like small texture overlaps and stuff like that, which would indicate it is. Which would be crazy, man. If this is randomized to even any degree, that would be absolutely crazy to me. More lightning? Okay, there are not that many upgrades per upgrade path so far, which is, I guess, good for now because we can like focus on the ones we have, but I do hope there are a little bit more of them. Yeah, I'm just winging it. I have no idea if this is where we're supposed to go or if there's like a... Yeah, I honestly have no idea. You're very free in where you want to go in this game, I think. Seems like you have a lot of freedom. I kind of feel like we want to go up there though. The hunch. How do we get up there? I have no idea. Probably like this. Oh, like this. Oh wait, let's go back down because we missed this area. So you want to go inside here. Ah, okay, that makes more sense to be honest. I took that over dropping. Maybe I shouldn't have, but you an enemy or a friend? Friend for sure. Whoa, did we just almost one-shot him? What the fuck is he doing? Why are we so strong? What the fuck? Oh, he's supposed to be weak. I mean, even two of them are not really a problem. They were super weak. Assuming I can hit them. How do you even dodge his swipe attacks? Guess you want to jump? Okay, we got him. Pretty easy boss. I have no idea if our build is completely OP. Okay. We have a sword. Do I need to use it? Oh, it shoots. Block physical attacks. Ooh, okay. Press thumb mouse button to throw sword. Equip sword to recall. Didn't mention how do I equip the sword? Okay, it's mouse button 4. It's number 4. Hey, that's cool. So now we have a sword. Huh. I don't know why I would use it right now because we don't get lifesteal from it, I think. Yeah, because it doesn't have the upgrades on them. Okay. Where do we go now? Do we go up there? Up the mountain? I have no idea, honestly. Sure, let's go up the mountain. There's like something at the peak here that looked like there could be potentially a path. I mean, it would be pretty unlikely to be honest, but in this game, I don't know. It might literally be the way forward. I guess not. No. But cool that you can get up here at all, I guess. There seems to be an invisible wall blocking us here. Okay, where do we go now, though? I guess over here? Ah, and that makes sense. You know what? This feels so retro because the game doesn't fucking tell you with a marker where you need to go the entire time. Weapons have 20% increased damage when pairs has less than 10% B. How about we never make use of this item? Unless we want to do a speedrun or something. It's basically RTSR, but and I don't want to use it because I'm not speedrunning. Or no hit running. Okay. Very interesting level designs for sure. Like, yeah, it really reminds me of older games where the game doesn't fucking tell you every single second, oh, you have to go here, you have to go here. You're basically using your brain and your eyes to navigate like the real world. I guess like the real world now has smartphones, so that doesn't really apply anymore, but like when you didn't have smartphones or navigation tools. Dead Man's Passage. Okay. Are you an enemy? I guess so. I wish I had it. You know what? A bit more movement speed. We can maybe kite enemies just by walking. You want to go for lightning or fire? I think like getting our dashing more damage seems pretty dope. No idea how much HP the enemies have, but... Okay, now this one's max. Let's go for fire then, maybe. I have no idea if there's something cool in there. I don't know what this thing does. It never attacked me, so... Okay, I assume this replaces it, right? Okay. I think we have to go here? I'm not sure. I think more fire rate is still fine, because it's not crazy fast right now. Is there only one we can choose? I guess so. Will there be enemies right here? Yeah. Okay, we should maybe kill things. I know that's... Yeah, I don't know why they don't have a double jump though. Like, I wonder if you can get the upgrades, because we never, like, this is our first run, right? So we don't know what the fuck is going on meta progression wise. Wait, did we dash kill? No, that must have been the lightning strike. Oh shit, what am I doing? So wait, there were multiple doors, right? I didn't misremember. Okay, no, there's only one here. Okay. Now they have chests, so it seems to be a mix of the different progression mechanics, from what I can tell at least. What would they do? Don't really know. They have swords on their sides, I guess. Oh, I've already beat all of them. I should have taken the HP, I think. Do we have max? Yeah, this is level 5, right? Although this is still levelable, so yeah, I guess we can still get that one. Sure. More dashes. Oh wait, we never used this, I think. Whoops. Oh, whatever, we didn't need to. Ah, this is a bit like Painkiller, like the big giant, maybe? It has a shield, which I think means we're gonna have to go for... Not to pair with the melee. We need the ultimate just yet. Maybe now? Fuck, what am I doing? Oh, we couldn't maybe damage it now, but this doesn't make any sense. I'm kind of stuck here. Can't move! Huh? What is going on? Why can't you go up there? What? Because you need to jump at it? I guess you need to jump at it. Okay, I mean, how could I have known? Now we have to do the other eyes. Pretty sure once we get the final eye over there, should be good to go. Okay, you can climb him, which is kind of awkward, but I guess it's on purpose so you can do on top of him that easily. And now we need to find a jump pad. Now we have the eye below him. Demon Slain. I mean, it was a cool fight, but I must say it's a bit easy so far. It might just be our build, though. We might just have, like, gotten the dumbest lifesteal build of all time, basically making it too easy. I'm not sure, and there might also be difficulty modifier for later, but usually it's very... I mean, it's pretty unusual to get this far in your first run, right? So... I would assume it's... maybe the build, but it also could just be not that difficult of a game. On the base difficulty, whatever that is. Because if it's a roguelite, we don't have any meta upgrades, right? We don't have any persistent power upgrades, if they exist. It might just be unlock based, to be honest. Because our damage seems very solid right now, and I don't know if we would get more damage. Don't know if I want to go under there. Tomb of the Sacrilegious. Spawn of God is that you. By the way, Expedition 33 will continue after a break. We're gonna play this bit, attack break, call my mother, like talk to her a bit, eat, and then we're gonna play Expedition 33. Probably. Prove thyself. Where's my crosshair? That's what I'm asking. Okay. Interesting music choice. I would like an electronic, not metal anymore. What do I need to do? There might be an enemy we missed. Sometimes it's pretty hard to see, because enemies don't push you all the time. How much damage would that deal anyway? Oh, we're already done. Well, that was an amazing ultimate by me. I guess I should just do it at the start of the fight. Honestly, more HP seems pretty good, but honestly, money also has given us the most base damage upgrade ever, so... Okay. Which direction do I go now? Oh, okay. But does it just spawn in front of you when you walk randomly? Yo, wait, are you trolling? What a cool idea. I really like the way they're executing their different biomes. Like very, like a lot of variety basically here. Honestly, we should maybe stop picking Void and just take more HP. Because I'm always hoping for the crit one, but it never arrives. Wait, is this where we need to go now? Oh yeah, okay, always towards the light. And how much of this is randomized though? I really wonder. Probably not much, but I'll obviously wouldn't mind if it was, but it does feel like it's a very designed game from a level design perspective. Okay, this is the worst arena I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, what the fuck is this garbage arena? Like, it's fucking cancer. Oh my god, it's so cancer. Like, okay, am I just gonna fight on the ground now? I guess so, because that's safer. I don't know how I'm supposed to stay up here. What are we doing? Oh my god, this is so cancer. Where the fuck is it? Okay, I don't like this arena that much. It's a bit annoying to play. So do we go just for money, I guess? Yeah, why not? Hope this arena is a bit nicer. Why am I so bad at finding the fucking ghost every single time? Is he in the wall? Oh my god. I mean, it's a ghost, I guess, but... I mean, he's literally in the wall, right? I also don't know how I feel like their shots that they penetrate walls. It's a bit irritating. Like in a way that you don't expect them to come through walls. Jurassic, I mean, let's take HP. Wait, did he even do something? I guess you really have to look for the light reflections in order to find them sometimes. Yeah, sorry for not using my nade that much. Because it doesn't heal us, I'm kind of like... Maybe it even does, I don't even know. Does that apply Void? No, because we didn't find any nade upgrades. Which I assume we can get because there's like... Maybe, I don't even know, maybe. Probably. Yeah, this is like go full HP because we can like, as long as we have healing, the HP bar being longer is amazing. And since we have, I think, infinite healing. Okay. Oh, whoa. They synced that with the music, that was cool. Does he have a weak spot? I don't even know. Of course my ultimate time is shit again. Nice. Amazing ultimate again on my end. Nice, Sue. This is where we need to go. I mean, there's light over here. Yeah. I wonder what would have happened if we went up the pillar. We're gonna beat the game on our first try. I have no idea. That really depends on how difficult it gets and how long it is. It seems like a longer game, to be honest. Like, that is a really long run. I mean, sure, more dash distance can't be too bad. Another blood mark. Ah! My eyes. That was too bright. Wait, there are enemies? They're linked. What does that even mean? Oh, you have to kill them fast enough. Okay. I should pick up their shit at some point. I mean, sure, let's try to get more. Another new upgrade mechanic. So you can't really tell the devs are like not being lazy bitches about it. They really tried their best, I guess, to keep it like fresh and then just copy paste what they already designed to make like every single level the same from a progression mechanic, which is really unusual actually. Most people would probably just copy paste their core structure, and here we have different level design. We have so many different things going on, which is honestly really sick. So, see, this is the point I want to make, because we played RoboBeat on stream recently, which is, yes, it's a rhythm-based game, but still a Roguelite FPS. And I think it's really important to realize one thing, and that one thing is basically that the reason why RoboBeat is so much harder is because there is almost no healing or lifesteal in the game. That is the main reason why that game is so difficult. And if they had even the slightest healing mechanic that is not as little as the parry heal, the game would also be significantly more accessible to, I think, a lot of people. So I kind of wonder why RoboBeat went this extreme no heal route, which makes it an extremely skill-based game, right? Because every error adds up until you die. In this game, there's so much healing that basically, I would almost say there's too much healing, because obviously there is almost nothing that can get us low right now. but I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure, like, this is like the other extreme for nowadays, right? While Robobeat doesn't have enough healing, I think this game might have too much healing right now. But only if you build for it. So I'm not even sure how much healing there would be in the game if we didn't specifically pick that, right? But yeah, really interesting to see these two extremes here at play. Also, I think Robobeat in general, being a rhythm shooter, I think is way more challenging to play than this game in general. Like, this is not even the most simple FPS from a, you know, input perspective, but I mean, obviously Robobeat being a super rhythm focused, yeah, it's definitely its own beast basically. Another one? Good thing we upgraded the fire rate, because this guy is fucking tanky. Yeah, this is like if you use SSR, you get like these weird artifacts, but I don't care, like it looks really wacky and cool. SSR is like, honestly, still pretty dope. I don't even know, what are you even, combustion? So many cool ideas though from a level design perspective. Wait, you didn't put that in the game just to control me, did you? Where do we need to go? The fuck are we doing? Do we need to go down there? No. Yo, as a retro gamer, as an old gamer, I can really appreciate having to find my own way a little bit more. Honestly, I kind of miss that. I think games are too much. I mean, yeah, sometimes it sucks ass because you just spend ages looking for where you need to go. But this, I think, works really well. Yeah, I think this one honestly has this really nice balance between a bit annoying to find your way and, you know, like I mean not annoying, but you have to look for the way. Now it has a turning shield. Okay. Where the fuck is it? But do we just parry? Do you get iframes while parrying? I'm not sure. We're slaying demons and gods, as far as I can tell. Is there another way? Sure. I don't know if this is a solo dev project, by the way, but I think it's definitely a small team as far as I'm aware. But they really, holy shit, did they put a lot of effort into the level design. Now the question is obviously how much of it is going to be randomized? Like even the order, right? How much of this can you really randomize? And only time will tell, you know. Only having multiple runs we will be able to actually know. Can we like void dash and mega and anything like that? Kind of cool to get the bosses as normal enemy though. I never mind that, right? It has to be done tastefully. What does that mean? It means you basically don't defeat a boss and then in the next room there's the boss as normal enemy 10 times. It has to be a bit later so you feel like, oh my god, look how strong I've become. Like the boss now is just a normal guy. Yeah, I have no idea how hard the game is if you don't have that lifesteal, but that lifesteal is probably the most S tier shit I've seen in a game in a while. Like, it's so amazingly good. Yeah, so Void, surely one of the most effective builds for keeping you alive. That, I mean, I haven't seen a lot of builds in the game, admittedly, but from the ones I've seen, it seems like it might just be the... That's a cool idea, honestly. The game has really, really cool ideas. For sure. I mean, we're not getting all the resources here, but... I'm not so sure how I feel about the slowdown when you proc Void, though. It makes aiming a bit... being like almost like it stutters sometimes, right? Because obviously there is this slowdown. Not sure. I mean, it feels good when you do it on an enemy you kill, but I'm not sure if you should do it on an enemy you're not killing. Yeah, I think the slowdown there might not be the optimal choice. Yeah, I mean, Void has been very juicy for us. I guess you can like prep them for multi kills. Do we not kill them? Okay, wow, this is gonna be a bit annoying. In their position, it's kinda hard to see them at the same time. You guys or same guys? Yeah, I should just stick down there. A lot of very much vertical levels, but in this game you have to take advantage of that too. A lot of games try to be vertical, but they never give you an incentive to actually play vertically. This one for sure does. You have a lot of reasons why you wanna... But you want to play vertically. Where the fuck is the enemy? Huh? Oh, there. Are you still alive? What? We never had a legendary, and I assume there are legendaries. What a stylish game. Yo, we need HP. Oh, no, we don't. I don't know why so many devs have HP bars which don't look full when they're full. What? What did we buy there? I hope it's good. I'm pretty sure there was a bug. I assume this is the final boss, right? Like, there couldn't be anything cooler than this. This is the color scheme of the title screen. Everything just looks like Oblivious Slave. You've come this far, yet you still refuse to see. His return will bring you ruin beyond meaning. Ironic, isn't it? Betrayed by the very vengeance he created. But you leave me no choice, brother. I will stand in your path for as long as the voice surges through my veins. So I should get away from him, I think. What shall the fate of the world be? Oh, he doesn't have music. That makes this worrisome. He's going crazy on me. What's going on? He has a lot of HP though. What's he doing? I think he's winning though. Oh my god, what the f- it's so much harder than anything else you have in the game. Okay, this guy is fucking crazy. Oh my god, okay, I actually don't know how to play the game because we got to him by easy mode, but what the, okay, like, so the entire game was a complete joke and then they put the final boss in there. It's almost like Wukong, right? The entire game is a fucking joke and then they just put the final boss in there that is completely fucking crazy. It was crazy for sure. Oh, holy shit, what a crazy guy. Okay, not the biggest fan of the final boss difficulty spike, especially in longer games like that, like longer runs like this. So, because like the rest was not that hard, right? It was pretty easy, to be honest. And then he was, I wouldn't say he's hard, right? I didn't know his patterns, but compared to the rest of the game, he for sure was hard. The only thing saving the game from us beating the first run was basically the final boss being a bit more challenging. That is very interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I wish I would have died sooner to something else, and it would have been something that would have been like, you know, okay, I can get better at this, but nothing was really that challenging so far beyond the final boss, spamming a lot of attacks where I don't even know what the correct play is. I don't know if we should dash backwards. I guess when he goes up, we should go up too so he doesn't hit us with a shockwave. I didn't do that properly at the start. I have no idea what I can parry. If we should go melee when he is melee so we can parry him. I'm not sure. Oh, and those are our stats. But cool, now we at least get to show you what it looks like when you die. I mean, I guess like beating the game would have been kind of cooler, but at this point, I guess, because we're so far and it would have been kind of nice. But yeah, you know, at least there's something challenging, and be it only the final boss so far. And mostly maybe because of a lifesteal build, right? Who knows how hard the game would have been if we didn't pick lifesteal and HP drops. Ah, I see you made it back in one piece. If you hand me that essence crystal I gave you before, I might be able to craft you something with it. Well then, let's get to smithing. Headshots ricochet the bullet towards nearby enemy. Each ricochet has a probability of hitting a headshot. Oh, Gunslinger. Fire when the crystal flashes after equipment to deal extra damage. I guess that's for weapon swapping. Can you only pick one? And that's crazy. Should we forge a new gun? Powered by fractured essence crystal, this automatic rifle unleashes a relentless barrage of energy. It is unstable design, generates immense firepower at the cost of overheating. Higher damage and velocity. The Doom Scatter, which I assume is the shotgun. Powered by twin essence crystal, this weapon unleashes a wide spread of crystals with each blast. Wait, do you have all of them equipped? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder though towards the nearby enemy. I mean, this one sounds honestly crazy good. This is keep using this one. I'll try to show you the other guns too. That's cool. Maybe you should have upgraded them all a little bit. I have no idea. Maybe we don't have crystals here. Do they have higher or lower velocity? I'm not sure. Higher damage and velocity. Okay, interesting. What time is it? It's like 15:32. Okay, so we're gonna do one more run and then I'm gonna take my break. Okay. What would happen? Do I unlock these? Oh! We can get them at the start? Oh, that's cool. We just don't have the value. So this is like a... Really? You're gonna show me this the entire time? Nah, this wasn't there though when we had this amulet. Wait, did we just... Wait, we didn't have it? Oh, I never had Lysio during my ultimate? That's why we didn't heal when we were like blasting the final boss? Wow, okay, so we now even have more lifesteal, I guess. Do we miss something else here? Because yeah, we can jump into the well here, which I think is how we're going to start the run. I'm not a big fan of this range indicator. While it is very clear what is in range now, I would have liked a different way to communicate that, because that is a really annoying effect visually. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't even tell us how much though, but let's just go and use the shotgun a little bit just for fun. Okay, so this is how the meta progression I think works for now at least. And now we are in the waterways. I don't remember, this was this the first area we saw? Okay, I have to change my lines here. Wait, I could also have to remove the read only on the config file for the game. Let me quickly do that. Manage property. Browse. Voidborn. I don't know. Engine? Binary? Third party? Shit, I don't know where the... I don't know where the path is to the file anymore. I guess I can maybe find it via recent files. Yeah. So I guess we can remove this one. And how do I get the file location though? Okay. Wait. Don't save, yes. Okay, now it's not read-only anymore. And mouse smoothing has been disabled by default, so you don't need to worry about that anymore. And thanks to the DPI wizard and me paying attention that it's not correct in this game, now we have a correct version of on mousesensitivity.com, which is always good, right? It's always nice when you get the correct values. And we wanted to change, right? We wanted to change the inputs. Unless I can change my slots. I mean, I guess it did put it on 4, because what I always do in video games, when I play shooters, I order them by range. So for me, the shotgun should be number 2, the melee weapon number 1, the assault rifle, I guess number 4 is a bit less range than a pistol. So now we have like this logical tier of range. I guess the assault rifle has more range than a pistol in real life, so I think we should change that. But okay. You can even multi. I mean, I don't mind that they don't prevent you from double binding. It's kind of nice. The Dungeons of Decay. Okay, that's a good gun. Holy, already popping off the moment we got it. It hit me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really intrigued when it comes to getting the lifesteal again. Which is probably what made the game so easy though. What is this even? Chaos. I don't know. We had them for sure. Okay, why do you keep swapping to my main weapon though? Oh yeah, I also need to get out and drink something quickly. Yeah, just quickly stretching my bit. Because the run was pretty long and I didn't take a break. Okay, so unfortunately they don't have an option to prevent you from swapping your weapon every single time. That's kind of awkward. Show keybinds. I think I'm good. I think we don't need the keybinds anymore. But really awkward that you reset my gun every single time we enter the room. That doesn't really make sense to me. Why would you do that? Right? Why would you even... I mean, I guess later it doesn't matter because you don't change rooms that much, but early on it sure seems like a little bit of a weird decision. You know what? I will... Wait, why is this fire? Wait, is this random power? How kindled was... What does kindle do? I don't remember. I will take this one if I can, for sure. Wait, isn't this also kindled? Or is this just like... The other one might just literally be random. Yeah, why do you change the gun? Like, these are small things, but this might be the first thing that really annoy me after a while. I don't want to be changing... I mean, know that you're supposed to swap weapons and everything usually for whatever... I mean, I guess there's almost no incentive with these guns because they just literally go like this. And by the way, the HP bar of the enemy is their color, if you haven't noticed. Like, they get redder and redder the lower their HP gets. Okay, I'm gonna try to play without the lifesteal to see how challenging the game is without it. But I will take the enemies drop HP upgrade because I want to see if you have to pick the lifesteal if you want to quote unquote make it easy mode. Yeah, we'll always change your gun there. The advantage of the shotgun is obviously going to be picking up most of the souls. It's kind of nice. I don't know if there's like friendly fire with the grenade though. Yeah, that obviously deals damage. Very nice. Yeah, another one of those. So far, it seems like there is randomization, which would be pretty... Scarlet Fury. Wait, is there a name to this? No, it's not Scarlet Fury. It's a general character upgrade. Okay, we're gonna avoid Void, because I don't want to pick the heal. I don't know what that does, to be honest, so I'm just gonna go for the damage for now. Maybe get a little bit of heal here before the boss fight. I assume it's gonna be the same. That was maybe not the most elegant boss fight, but was pretty fast. So. Okay, that sounds kind of weird because a lot of enemies were like flying, so I'm not sure if we care too much about this one, but fine. Do we pick fire or HP? I mean, having more HP seems kind of reasonable because healing seems to be percentual, so if you get more HP, you also heal more as a result. Okay, this gun is very good, at least for the early stages. And more fire rate. The bosses seem to be very much fire rate oriented, so no idea what the ultimate is for this gun, to be honest. This is really, the ultimate we have right now just doubles our gun. I'm not sure that's how it always works, but the lifesteal from this is not insane. Wait, is it always for the gun? Wait, is it always for the gun you have equipped though? No. No. Oh shit. We only have it on this gun. Ah. Okay, I don't know if I like this. So you can't really decide which gun is gonna get the upgrade. Hmm. Hmm. Can you shoot your own grenade in the air? Oh yeah. Ah. Okay, that is really weird. But I guess it gives you an incentive to play certain guns over others, so... And these are just generalistic upgrades, which might make them even more valuable, if I'm honest. Because if they're not non-gun specific. That's pretty good. Okay, now, is this exactly the same as the last time? I mean, this looks the same for me. Okay, this seems to heal quite a lot. Fucked on. So I kind of still want to get the other one. Okay, you would get more healing here too. Do we have the key now? No, we still don't have the catacomb. So these are the sections that I would assume are not randomized. And I'm gonna be honest, while they are cool the first time around, they might get really old the more you play. If you know what I mean. Like, this is a fun transition for a non-roguelite, but is it something I would put in a roguelite? If you know what I mean. Like, do I want to have this level transition every single time? My hunch is I don't want that. Right, my hunch is I would rather have this be not the same every single time. So is this randomized? I mean, we could compare it on stream for, you know, like you know, you could do a screenshot of it and compare it, because obviously playing it twice is not gonna be enough for me to judge this. They drop their lamp when they die. Kinda cool, but I still wanna pick up their shit. Like, oh my god, what is he doing? The wiggle strats. Oh yeah, right, we're choosing an upgrade here, don't forget about that. I think more HP so far has been not bad in this game, honestly. Do they drop essence? Yeah, they do. Sure, I guess this one. Anything but Void, because I don't want to pick the heal. And the easiest way not to pick it is by, you know, not picking it. Oh, genius. So I'm not using my ultimate because I don't need the heal right now. Okay, now I need heal. Okay, the life steal is incredibly good on the ultimate. And we didn't have that the last time. I think we would have beaten the final boss, to be honest, if we had this. Oh, Kindle for the shotgun, I assume. We can use the shotgun as well, right? That's the shotgun. Yeah. Honestly, more HP in this game. Like I said, more HP in this game seems decent. Your damage seems to be very good anyway, so like you really need the damage upgrades right away. The Slight Eater is good here, obviously, because they drop their lag, right? I do kind of struggle to find the final enemy sometimes. It's mostly because they're behind something like this. But that's mostly for these arenas here. So, do we want to go over here? I mean, there's reason not to, and they give you essence crystals, so... Man, I wonder how much... Like, is this randomized or not? That's a really good question. There's also something over here. You know what? We might actually be able to make it there. The levels of cope are unreal. You take damage. 117. No, you don't take. You don't take fall damage. That's so nice. So why I thought we could make it is because I thought you can actually wall ride this. No, we actually can. Oh, whoops. Yeah, slowly getting used to the different dash interaction. Good thing I just said that and wow. It is okay, don't move, just relax. Yeah, you have a cooldown on this one, so this one was not percentile. Didn't find the heal drops just yet, but it might be that the ultimate itself is already enough for... Oh, that's the boss, I think. Do we want to parry him? I actually don't know. Wait, where's my melee button? I mean, it dealt a fuck ton of damage, but maybe that's the strategy against the final boss. I'm not sure. This one seems honestly pretty sick. Like, I don't want to have Void on them because then I'm going to pick the heal, so... Yeah, don't pick Void. Void, I mean, I suspect the heal is just too good for most of the game, honestly. I'm really trying not to go the route again. I just realized that I think the shotgun slice steal is way worse than the pistol. Because it seems to be per hit, flat heal, and not percentage of damage dealt. Okay, I mean, honestly, I can also just stop shooting at them with this shotgun. Where the fuck is he? Did he die to fire? Huh? Sorry, man, I have no idea where he is. I guess we already killed him with fire, yeah. Yeah, not gonna lie, the shotgun seems to be less useful in this area, and that's because the arena is just a bit bigger and less confined. Yeah, sure. I mean, let's just use the pistol until we get an assault rifle upgrade. Sure. Assault rifle with the shocks, I mean, it's an assault rifle, yeah. I wish you could like rearrange this order, but I guess like it doesn't really matter too much. I'm not looking at that when I'm selecting guns. Okay, but he still changes the gun every single time you go there. Okay, this might be the first time I want to turn off screen shake. Yeah, it has less. Wait, it has less range than the pistol. Does it though? No, they just travel really slow. Where the fuck is everybody? Are you kidding me? What is this shit gun? Okay, this gun is trash. Why? Like, maybe it has crazy spread or something, but wow, it seems pretty bad, honestly, compared to the pistol. Sure, let's take a secondary because we never took it before. We're gonna see the cooldown from the secondary though. I guess you don't see it. I kind of want to see, I don't know, maybe take HP or lightning. I think that's fine. Yeah, I mean the screen shake on this gun, like the vibration it produces when you shoot visually. I don't even know if it has recoil, to be honest. I'm gonna check after the fight. This is like vibrating or is it actually recoil? This is already the one that has the faster projectiles, by the way. Why so ass? Wait, doesn't it really matter? No, it does not have recoil, it literally shakes the screen. Wait, do we not already have something here? Oh, this is just an upgrade. I mean, this was pretty good and has nothing to do with the build we're using. Let's be real. I think we're gonna die pretty soon. Where the fuck is he? Can't see anything. The guns are so big. I mean, it doesn't have the worst DPS in human existence, I guess. Oh my god, when he's fire. Okay, so we died to him, and I think we died to him because this gun is pretty ass, but also because I think Void is super OP. Yeah, I think honestly Void is super OP because it gives you so much lifesteal, but we also didn't get like more healing from enemy drops a single time, so it's kind of hard to know. So I'm not sure I like the assault rifle that much, to be honest. I think it's pretty... It seems pretty mid. And I'm obviously gonna give it more time to really make a call there, if it's like really mid or not. But my... first of all, I think I have to change this one to 4 and... I think it has less range. I mean, this is basically missing, right? And this just increases your overheat time, which is... And yeah, ricochet with the environment, you're shooting into the air so often. I don't even know if that is worth it. I mean, this one seems absolutely busted in general. Is it my weapon bullets? Hmm. We don't even have enough. Wait, we almost got nothing from this run. Fuck. I guess, yeah, okay, it was a way shorter run. Yeah, for sure. There's something else. Like, do we miss some meta progression stuff? I mean, these are the things I would have expected, to be honest, so... Yeah, it was a short run, so let's just try again, so you get an impression. So I guess like my hunch that like the Void stuff was crazy good was true, but also this gun might just be way worse than the revolver. Nah, I don't enjoy using it. Nah, it's just like, the problem is I think the screen shake on this gun makes for an awful experience on an OLED screen. I have no idea how it feels on an LCD, but because like you have like this motion, like the persistent blur, and the OLED just doesn't have that, so you can see the shakes as individual shakes, which just looks pretty damn silly. Yeah, unfortunately this is not my gun. Although I really like assault rifles in a lot of games, in this game I think it's a bit undertuned for sure. Like, why would I pick this over the shotgun right here, right? I wouldn't even know in this scenario. Obviously, when there's more range involved, it gets better. But then again, why not pick the revolver instead? And you need to. The range indicator is just silly. Just show it while you're not in game, and then hide it. I mean, I don't even want to level it. Sure, maybe the fireballs are what makes this weapon insane. I completely forgot about those, to be honest, when we were fighting the boss. Okay, we don't have enough for this. Huh? Oh my god, visually... Okay, visually this is horrible. It's basically like you're getting flashbang when you press right click. This is too bright. Like... Yeah, I mean... Nah. So while I like the game overall, I think it's more like it really has. It doesn't have a lot of competition in that genre, to be honest. But it has really strong competition. Like for example, we just played Dead Zone Zero and RoboBeat, both of which I think are different for sure. But they feel like a bit more, there's more to it, right? This game seems to have 4 guns for now, which is not a lot, and one of it doesn't really feel and look good. Yeah, and there's not enough upgrade variety either. Like, you get the same upgrades all the time. And I don't know if that changes, but if that doesn't change, it does give the impression that the coolest part about the game is actually the level design. And you know, the way you like navigate the levels and everything, and like the core gun feel of, I guess, the shotgun and the pistol is pretty good. I mean, the swords are also fine, for sure. But yeah, I wouldn't say this. I wouldn't put this on the same tier as Dead Zone Rogue from a first impression perspective, because I feel like it does need a bit more of this. You know, like. I don't know how to put it, like, it just like needs a little bit of a je ne sais quoi. I mean, this one, let's just take this one and see how much they actually give you here. Yeah, also the first boss, I mean, that is the thing that unfortunately a lot of roguelites do that don't have the craziest resources. Often like the first boss is always the same, which, you know, is not a big deal, but still it's, you know, like not the most interesting run if you always... Just having 2 bosses already gives you so many permutations. I know it's like twice the work, but you know, like being realistic here, I still think it would be not bad for a game to have that. I don't like the music. It's mostly okay. I think it's like it's not bad or anything. I think it's better than Dead Zone Rogue's music, which is like a low bar to overcome, but I don't really think it's mega good or anything. It's just, it's okay. For whatever reason, it doesn't really have a lot of impact, and it might not be actually the music itself, but it might be how the music is mixed. And also the dots for most normal enemies, at least early on, seem like completely wasted because you usually kill them so fast. And that one seems just honestly pretty good. So you can see right now we're not getting any crazy heals. I don't even know if this one gave us HP or something, to be honest. But yeah, so far you can see right now we don't have the constant heals, and it definitely makes the game way harder, obviously. Right? Also, I'm obviously hungry and not as focused as when we did our first run, but also it's like really weird that you don't have any weapon like grenade upgrades. Maybe I'm missing something? Oh, interesting. A chain shot. Yeah. You want to give me the void heal, huh? I'm just avoiding the void heal. Okay, what is the cooldown on this thing? Pretty low. Pretty decent overall. So it's like a bola shot basically. That ties the enemies together. Pretty good. I mean, now the problem is you have more guns. I think honestly it makes the game worse because you basically split your upgrades between multiple weapons instead of one weapon. So I'm really not sure I I agree with the decision of having all guns available at all times and not like at least unlocking them optionally during the run. Like you have to pick them up at some point, right? So, and I think honestly what is really cool in the first run is like all the level design, right? Where you can go, what you can do and everything. But that might become a weakness the more you play, because then it might be about, you know, like, then, you know, it might be that these cool sections are not really flowy, right? Like this, for example. Is this flowy from a gameplay perspective if you do it 100 times? I mean, I don't have to, I think, tell you, right? This is cool once, maybe twice, maybe three times. But then it honestly, I think is going to become really annoying at some point. So I also evaluate games, you know, the way I feel about them. And when I feel like something is a bit, you know, maybe not optimal from a design perspective, I will call it out. Even though I think the first impression is really good. I do think the longer you play, the more the unrandomized nature, especially of these transitions, seem to become a bit more of an issue. There's still this secret, I don't know how you get there, but also this, right? This is such a cool section the first time around, and now I'm more of a, you know, why do this more than once, right? And a solution, a very easy solution would have been to just, you know, be like, yeah, it's cool once, right? But I realized this issue as a dev. And while it's a bit sad that all my work basically, all my work basically is, I have to redo the entire section. Okay, nice. All my work is basically, you know, for nothing because I just did it once. I think a good solution would have been to maybe not make it in the first place, because it's probably a bit of a wasted amount of resources you put into this, right? Because this is obviously a cool section and all, right? It looks cool visually. But for the amount of work it was worth it really putting that in the game every single time? I think no. And also, I think it might have created this situation where the dev was not like willing to do the right thing, which would have meant to just put a TP right here. Oh, before I'm complaining so much, I think I realized it might actually be what this door does. I just realized the key might actually be exactly that. The key might actually just TP you right here, so you can skip it. Okay, if that is the case, obviously my bad, but I don't have the key, so I'm just judging what I'm seeing. But yeah, so I really hope that these sections, which are a bit longer, you will have the opportunity to, you know, like be, you know, skipped. Not one-tapping them with a shotgun feels really bad. I'm gonna lie. Wait, can you just shoot the grenade with a shotgun? Yeah. Where's my juice? Yeah, the amount of upgrades that exist in the game are definitely not high enough. Like after even one run already, during the run I was already okay. Like there needs to be more, right? And now I'm in the third run technically, and I'm already like, yeah, there needs to be more. Because we can TP up and then do no damage because the shotgun actually has 0 DPS. Which is super weird. Oh wait, there's another guy? Oh my god, we got shit on. And no double jump is a mistake for sure. Like, yeah, you have 4 wall jumps, they're nice and everything. And you have this too, but it feels so bad not to get additional airtime by a double jump most of the time. I think a double jump, I mean, maybe it comes later, I don't know. But I think double jump has to be in this game. Like it is such an easy, straightforward stuff that just makes movement and air control so much more fun. And it's simple. It doesn't even require new input, right? So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this one. Like, I feel like it might be a game that is cool in principle, but the execution is a bit too simplistic for me. And if you only have 4 guns, you better make sure every single moment you use those guns feels like you were like on the best gun ever made, because that is basically, you know, like you're trading like randomization for design, and that basically means you are competing with games that have like, you know, like normally made guns, right? You're basically deciding not to go this variety route, but the okay, this is a really good gun that I made route. And I don't feel like necessarily I don't feel necessarily like these guns hold up to that scrutiny, to be honest. And also what has to happen, obviously, if you only have 4 guns, is those guns have to also have a lot of different builds to them, right? And the way it advertises that you're gonna get crazy builds, but from what I can see, basically, the only crazy build you can get is a Lifesteal build where you just like permanently heal, but I don't really see like crazy synergies right now. I'm also gonna use my right to resist. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm like completely convinced here. I guess it's like a fun time, but I don't think it's going to be a fun 100 hours or something like that for me, which doesn't have to be the case, right? Yeah, but I'm not really seeing the run per run motivation I want to see in these games. It might have been, honestly, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it might have been a better game if they try to make it a single player game and not a roguelite. I'm not sure. From what I've seen so far, this would have been a cool Dusk or whatever type game where you just like, you know, have like this non-roguelite structure and just play the game once and, you know, unlock the guns along the way and stuff like that. Just like a normal shooter perspective. And I really, really prefer roguelites in general, but what I'm playing here feels like it would have been a better single player game than a roguelite. I mean, a better traditional FPS than a roguelite. Right? This, for example, right? While it's cool, and obviously you can see there's no randomization here. While this is cool, I mean, none maybe, but not a lot of randomization. While this is cool in theory, that they try to make it a roguelite, I think they might have been better off just making a boomer shooter out of it. With the same mechanics, right? I'm not sure though, like I don't want to be, you know, like too sure about this because I haven't played enough, but my impression is definitely there is what is he doing? Did I take damage while parrying? I have no idea. Did I even pick up the healing? Yeah, I'm playing like shit, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced that I would recommend this game to anybody that really enjoys roguelites for the reason of being them being a roguelite. If you just like the game for what you see and you think that, you know, like the limited variety it seems to offer is enough for you, perfect, right? You know what you can do. But I wouldn't say this is one of those games where like, oh my god, I can recommend it to most people who are a fan of the genre in general. Like, this is not Dead Zone Rogue or RoboQuest, where you're like, oh yeah, this is a no-brainer. And I guess like the unfortunate reason is I don't think the design of the game seems to roguelite well. It reminds me actually the most of another game we played, which is still in early access, made by this one I think a French YouTuber. I'm gonna quickly look up the name so I can tell you what name it is. It might remind me the most of Blood Rush from a feeling perspective. Although I think Blood Rush might be, still in early access, might be better paced from a level design perspective, although the levels are not as varied as in this game. So yeah, it's kind of weird that the way you loot your upgrades is more varied than the level design then, because it's like always the same level structure. So they might have gotten their priorities wrong there. Yeah, I'm really not sure how I feel about it, to be honest. And obviously, without heal is way harder, as you can maybe tell. And also using the, I guess, like the worst guns compared to the revolver, which already was S here without a single upgrade. Oh my god, I'm so ass. Fuck my ass. Where the fuck is he though? Huh? Did we kill him by dashing? Oh my god, I wasted another ultimate. Wait, did I just reset the entire fight? Huh? What? Wait. Wait, I wasted my ultimate to fucking reset the fight? Oh, I can pull them down though. Okay, that's gonna make the shotgun a bit better. Sure. But yeah, I forgot about the pull aspect. Are you alone? Ah, okay, it really flies slow though. And I want to reroll, man. Like, I mean, I want to reroll, but what do I even want, man? Like, yeah, this one's legendary. I don't give a shit. Like, it looks like this, man, when I use it. Do I want to get flashbanged every fucking 3 seconds? Like this? Right? Is this what you wanted the game to look like? I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what screen you played on, but like, I'm not even on the mega bright setting. I'm not even on max brightness or anything. I'm playing on a, you know, like it's just pure white, flashing in the player's eyes. Like, it's obviously gonna lead to issues if you spam it. Okay, I think the shotgun's damage is laughably bad against bigger enemies. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not intending to do this run to completion, unless I get really lucky, because I'm obviously, if I want to complete the game, I'm just going to pick Void and Device Steal, and probably not pick the shotgun for most of the fights. Yeah. I think the level design doesn't make the shotgun interesting for the later levels. In the first level, it makes complete sense, but in this level here, it's more of a mean weapon than an actual useful tool. Yeah, I want to avoid Void because we don't want to take the lifesteal. Just so we get an impression, it seems to be like I thought is way harder to play without the lifesteal. Why is it so fucking weak? It's stuck? Whoa. Please can't. Look at how much better it is, man. That's crazy. That's just crazy, man. Now we're gonna die to the boss because I'm complete ass at fighting him. Why does this not parry anyway? I should just fucking parry him, shouldn't I? Why? I didn't want to swap the button. Can I damage him while he does that? No. Where the fuck is he? Oh, I dropped on the spikes. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about this one, to be honest. Like, there's not enough here right now, and it's not in early access, by the way. Really important to note. I don't feel there's enough guns in the game in general. Like, there's no sniper rifle, for example, no rocket launcher, which is honestly, I mean, yeah, the alternative files could be counted as a little bit of this, or your grenade or something. But in general, I think there needs to be more. I think the levels are cool and the game is pretty long when you just play through it, but I don't think as a roguelite there is enough to make me wanna go again, right? I don't feel like I am like in this, okay, cool, one more run, right? Okay, next time my build's gonna pop off or something, or was about to pop off, or you know what I mean? It doesn't have this feeling of a good roguelite where you, like, it's a good shooter in, I mean, maybe not the shotgun. It feels a bit like, I don't know how to put it, like the design, right? The shotgun doesn't really match. It does not really match what you do in the game from a range perspective. The assault rifle screen shake is horrendous. I would definitely turn off screen shake if you want to use this gun. The right click is way too bright. The gun model is way too big for this being such a, like the gun goes way too far into the screen, right? You know what I mean? Like the pistol, this is okay, right? But this one is just too big for me. Like it's just like it's too much in the center. And when you have two of them, I don't know. Like, and also I don't know, man. Like, it leaves a good first impression, but the more you play, the more you like. The best part, I mean, I guess this gun still didn't have all those issues with the visibility, right? Because it shoots so slow. But this one already is like, you know, like, oh no, this is fine from visibility. But then you have this gun, and you're like, and you get the sword, which is also a bit like bling bling. And yeah, I'm not sure honestly. Like, having played a lot of roguelite FPS, like from all of them, there are not that many actually, but like, if this wasn't a genre which was packed with a lot of games, I would say that it has no chance for me, right, personally, unless they add like at least 5 times the amount of content from an upgrade perspective, right? Like I'm not talking level length or something. Also, there has to be randomization to some degree, right? There has to be some feeling of, okay, this changes every time you play the game to some degree, right? And be it only the upgrade variety. So I think, honestly, as a roguelite, it really fails. And it would have been better off to make this a very simple, traditional FPS with a normal progression where you play through the story. And I guess then it would be too short. So now we're left in this awkward situation where it's too short to be a traditional playthrough game, and also obviously doesn't have the checkpoint nature of that game. And it's not varied enough for a roguelite FPS. So if I had to rate it right now, I would give it a 6 out of 10. First impression. And that is not because it feels bad inherently to play or does weird things. It's just like because I don't think it's a good game of the genre it wants to be in. And it makes decisions which like this border here is just ugly, right? Flashbang on the right click, which you don't have right now. There's like a lot of decisions where I'm left wondering, is this it, right? Is this what I want to have out of a game? And while it looks pretty stylish, I think especially the enemies don't look particularly cool. I guess Roguelite has the same thing, but Roguelite has way simpler level design on average, right? Because it has this room structure, and I think I really appreciate they trying to go for a different approach to progression, for sure. But I'm not sure I really appreciate it when I do it multiple times. Was the novelty of that idea worse off? I would rather have more randomization, whatever I guess, even if this just means having different rooms interchained in the traditional roguelite fashion, which you do, obviously, right? Let's be real. If there was AI that can do the randomization for you in real time, and it can make an algorithm which is insanely efficient at creating like these types of levels in real time for the player. Whoops, I didn't want to start the run there. If that was a thing, right, that was possible, I'm pretty damn sure, I'm pretty damn sure we would have it in games, right? But since we're just humans, we can't make those completely complex randomization algorithms. Also changing your gun to the pistol every single round. I have to question why, right? I just have to question. There are a lot of small things and options also that are missing in the game. Also no double jump right now. That might all change when you play the game more, but do I want to play the game to that degree? Right, so it has this really good first impression, but once you just get into the game and you're like, you play it, it's just like, the more you play, the more it feels like it's not the best game, right? It has a lot of competency in certain areas, but it also is very deficient in others. And I would mostly say it's deficient in roguelite, which is unfortunately really important if you're a roguelite. Right, FPS pretty okay. I mean, for 4 guns, one being ass, the other one not being great. It's not amazing. I guess like that leaves you with one gun that seems super decent from a shooting perspective. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that this is enough to recommend the game, to be honest. I would honestly recommend any of the other FPS roguelite we played on stream and I had positive opinions on about over this one. Every single one of them. Like, I don't think this is the game I would really recommend. So, yeah, it's really unfortunate. I didn't know that was how it's going to be when we started. When we started playing the game, and also being headshot focused. I mean, obviously, I'm using a fucking shotgun, right? How am I gonna get a headshot bonus? But again, it's like basically they're telling you to use the fucking revolver, I guess, all the time. I mean, we didn't play this gun that much, but honestly, I'm gonna turn off screen shake when we do that. It's unbearable, and thankfully you can unlock it, but it unfortunately applies to everything, not just the gun, right? And then the gun feels a bit bland. So what would have been better if the screen shake of the gun was not obnoxious? I don't turn off screen shake in most games, right? And they all have screen shake on shooting, so... And usually it's via recoil, but... So... I can't really, say, there's enough here to warrant the game. What is the price? I mean, maybe it's $5 and I'm like shitting on it like crazy. Let's see, what is the price? Before I completely demolish the long-term like motivation the game gives me here. Because it's not technically broken or anything. It's a solid game, right? It's a solid game from a mechanics perspective. It's at 85% positive on Steam. That's being very generous, I think. It might just be because there are not a lot of games like that out there. What's the price? $12. I mean, what can you say? It's $12, right? Like, is it like, can you get better deals for $12 always? Because their insanely good games are on discount right now. But I don't care too much about money. So for me, money, as long as it's not completely unreasonably priced, I will not be the guy who's like, oh my god, it's too expensive, right? I care about fun. I don't care about playtime either too much. It's more about, is the experience I'm having fun, or is it delivering on what I think it should be delivering on in terms of fun, right? The first playthrough was pretty fun, although I was getting pretty bored towards the end because we were like a completely OP from a lifesteal perspective. So yeah, I mean, I guess there's that, right? Sure, let's give this shit gun this effect here. But yeah, like the first playthrough, was it enough to warrant $12? I don't think so. It's more like the problem is there's a lot of disappointment afterwards. Right? For me, I'm really disappointed now. I feel like I'm not getting ripped off or something. I'm just feeling like there is potential that is not being utilized at all. Like they put in this effort and they kind of stopped making the game it could have been. And it might have been for money reasons, I don't know, but they put so much effort into the normal level design, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know, honestly. I don't know why they made it a roguelite. Almost the roguelite part seems like an excuse not to make a complete game. I don't want to say that's what happened, but it almost feels like the roguelite aspect of this game is more of a, oh yeah, we didn't have the budget to really fill out make more levels and longer levels, so we just decided to put a roguelite structure on top of it. I'm not sure. And also, like, why would you put a billion I mean, I'm done, right? I'm literally done because I didn't intend to do this run at all. We just fell inside, right? So, I don't know. Yeah, the pairing also is not great, to be honest. Like, the pairing needs to have more range for it to feel like it's not a liability more than anything. Because I just parried a projectile, right? But there were like 10 others behind it. So it doesn't really feel like it's a useful thing to parry at all in that fight. Beyond just like maybe being right in the face of the enemy. I'm not sure, man. Like, it has a lot of style initially, for sure. It still looks pretty cool. But it fails at what I want out of it, a roguelite FPS, right? I don't think it delivers on that aspect. Now we don't have any recoil anymore on this gun either. And that's why you need to have guns which feel good no matter what. And it might just be because they're not on an OLED, maybe they're not on high FPS refresh rate, I don't know, but the recoil really looks god-awful on that gun for me on this display. Yeah, like, and this is obviously a top-of-the-line display that doesn't have any artifacts compared to, I mean, it has artifacts, right? Obviously it's a display, but it's like way less so than an LCD. So if this game was made on an LCD, that might explain why the recoil looks like shit, or even low refresh rate. Because a lot of games really struggle with doing a good screen shake effect, because as soon as you can see it clearly, a lot of screen shakes just don't hit the same. They need some kind of almost motion blur to them, which you don't want actually. So like, I guess a lot of games just have to rethink how they do screen shakes, right? For modern displays. And the more common they become, the more people will notice and feel like, especially older games you might come back to, will definitely not look the best on them. Because of that, you just have to use an artificial, I guess, filter on top of them to make them feel normal. But in this case, honestly, I really have to say, I'm a bit let down. Like, I expected a decent game, and my hunch that there was just not enough variety unfortunately became true. I think there might even, let's see, what are the reviews on this game from a wording perspective? Okay, so what are the reviews from a wording perspective? Let me quickly see. What is the criticism and how do I agree? What is positive? What is negative? Product refunded. It's just an Ultra Kill clone that adds some additional movement stuff. The guns are buggy. Just don't bother. I don't know if they're buggy necessarily. I mean, the shotgun did feel like they don't hit anything. It doesn't hit anything. Yeah, and Ultra Kill, by the way, Ultra Kill, we have played that on stream, but not that much actually. Maybe we should just revisit Ultra Kill at some point. It's been almost 5 years. Time flies, man. Crazy. Broad development update. It's still not done? Is that why I'm waiting for it? It's still in early access 5 years later. But it's not a roguelite FPS, so you know it's like a very. I mean, we played quite a lot of it. Now that I look at the image again, yeah, I remember a lot. Yeah, it was a pretty sick game, honestly. Ultra Kill, I honestly recommend. I mean, what do people say about that one? Yeah, I mean, oh my god, Ultra Kill is massive. I didn't know that. What the fuck? Ultra Kill has 130k reviews. What? 97% positive, 127k. That's one of the highest review counts I've ever seen on Steam. Wait, this game is actually massive. That is actually crazy. I did not know Ultra Kill was. I was always mentioning Ultra Kill, not always, but sometimes, and I was like, I'm not sure a lot of people know this game. By now, everybody knows it. Okay, never mind. So this might be the game to mention when something feels like Ultra Kill. Okay, but let's continue also and look at the let's continue to look at the reviews quickly so we can like see if like I'm alone with it. Because whenever I don't recommend a game, I want to, you know, like see if there's different aspects which might make you want to, you know, recommend the game. Okay. So this game is very cool, pretty unique, takes massive inspiration from Ultra Kill. 0.5 hours late. Finally beat the game, 64 hours in. We almost beat it on our first attempt. Nothing against this guy, but obviously you can just like pick Void Lifesteal and easy mode. It's the most fun Doom Ultra Kill game I've ever seen and played. There is a new game plus and it makes things more fun. Oh, okay. The skill cap isn't too high and it will make you feel like you're the main character. I genuinely love this game. If it gets a sequel, I will be hopping. Okay. Ultra Kill, if it was listed mint condition on eBay. Please don't mind inspiration for other games, but this is a direct ripoff. Almost every enemy is the same. I haven't played Ultra Kill in a while, so I actually can't really talk about that, but it's just a bad roguelite. Ultra Kill isn't a roguelite. A great, rewarding, challenging game that I suck so badly at. I mean, fair? Not a bad game at all, but it has the same issues as Deadlink in that restoring and replaying gets very repetitive very quickly. I agree. Deadlink is also not the most replayable game, but it's 100 times more replayable than this one. Good game, bad roguelite. Still got a thumbs up, but I agree. It's not even the best game, honestly, but it's okay game, but a bad roguelite for sure. Investment. When you buy a video game, it's never an investment. I mean, I guess it's an investment in your enjoyment, but investments have to give returns, and I guess it can give you a lot of enjoyment. Okay, a lot of people that give personally upvotes are like, but it has flaws. So nobody's like, oh my god, best game ever. I mean, maybe one or two person, but yeah. So I would argue, I don't recommend this. Honestly, like you're very specifically in the niche for this type of game, and you don't mind the very limited replayability and guns, but get it on. Even at $12, get it on sale. You probably want to spend your money if you have limited money, which you probably do, on other games. And especially if you just want to have a roguelite FPS, there are better games out there for sure. And yeah, it's like honestly, you don't have to watch my channel to see them, but there's like a bunch of them, right? Just at the top of my head, like Gunfire Reborn, Deadlink, RoboQuest. I mean, I guess Sulfur is also amongst those. What else? Come on, you got more than you. I mean, Deadlink is better for sure. Yeah, Deadlink is better for sure. RoboBeat. What else do we have? I don't even know. There's just more of them. Another one I bought and haven't played yet is Bloodshed, but my assumption is it's also going to be a bit less of a long-term burner for me. Yeah, I mean, Returnal exists too, but I would argue Returnal is also a bad roguelite. It's more a good game in general, but it's not the best roguelite. So I hope when they bring out Ceros is going to be better. But I just have to say, there's so much potential untapped in roguelite FPS right now, and somebody's gotta do it. Oh yeah, Witchfire, obviously amazing too. Just giving you a few, right? If you want to buy a roguelite FPS, and if you haven't bought the obvious ones, those might be more fun to you. And if you like movement, honestly, what would be also pretty similar? Yeah, it has rhythm. Oh yeah, bullets per minute. I think I like that a little bit less than RoboBeat, but still a really fun rhythm shooter. Which I think I don't know what the issue. It had a few issues for sure. It wasn't perfect, but it was definitely fun. But yeah, overall, you know, this is it for me today. We will play Expedition 33 later, but yeah, no Roguelite FPS later. So, bit unfortunate. I was hoping for this to be maybe more of a recommendation right here. I usually don't tend to pick games on stream that I don't recommend because I always select games I want to enjoy. So yeah, whenever I don't recommend a game, no, I was going in with the hope and expectation to like the game, at least for what it is. And I think this game has something to offer, but not enough for me to recommend it. Yeah, this is a thumbs down for me. I will leave a thumbs down also on Steam because I think it's too highly rated for what it is. I think if it was at 50%, I would have not given it a review. But since it's at 85% positive, I think I have to let people know that this game doesn't have enough variety to be a real roguelite. Also, only 4 guns. Level structure is also more like a traditional FPS and doesn't have any note for the randomization and is not suited for a roguelite, in my opinion. Also, flashbang visual effects spammed by your gun abilities. Could be so much better if there was more variety and quality of life stuff. Again, don't switch my gun back with a pistol before every fight. Lol. Nah, I can't recommend it. I can't. It's too well rated. I got baited into wanting to play it because it had like 85% positive. I mean, we saw most of the game actually today, right? We almost beat the final boss, which I assume is the final boss. So I showed most of the game today. And you saw that the variety is in there. Okay, there is like there's like a late game difficulty modifier. I can see it here on a screenshot of the game. Increased damage, increased HP, decreased essence, enemy ferocity, spawns, ultimate rate. So there's this hard Hades style make the game hard later thing. So if you care about challenge, you might make it very, very challenging. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here for fun, and I don't think the game offers enough for me, which is a real shame because I think it has a lot of. The first playthrough, I was like, okay, pretty cool. Then it was a bit too easy, and then the boss was too hard relative to the rest. But overall, I think, yeah, nah, it's a no. It's a no for me. Unless it gets a substantial amount of content upgrade, it's a no for me, and I don't think that's gonna happen. To be honest, the game has been out for more than half a year. And I'm not sure that we will ever see another update for this game, especially since they have a new game announced which has the same visual style, and that's a dark fantasy first-person action-adventure Metroidvania according to the devs. And you know what? I'm pretty sure this is a good idea, guys. Your game looks sick, and I just hope they make it a non-roguelite for their sake. Either they learn what a roguelite is meant to be, or they go for single player. So yeah, there is another game announced from them, so you shouldn't expect any meaningful content update to this one. And yeah, maybe that one's a banger. I don't know. I think the devs have promise, but yeah, they don't really know how to make roguelites. They know how to make a core of a game, but the execution every now and then is a bit wobbly. And yeah. And only 8.6% of the players have all weapons. 9.4% of the players have reached the castle, which I think might be the last part of the game. So yeah, not the highest user. I mean, it's pretty typical actually, but yeah, a lot of very rare achievements, which is not as typical, right? The percentages might be roughly the same, but a lot of achievements here sub 10%. If I compare that to other games I've played, it's more usually like 30% of the people get the achievements, the more common ones. Yeah, but thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later for Expedition 33. And yeah, maybe, next time we showcase another game, it's gonna be like RoboBeat, which was really cool. So yeah, unfortunately, not my game. Definitely my genre and my game in general, but this specific game unfortunately doesn't live up to what I expect from a roguelite FPS. Or FPS in general. I think 4 guns is already rough in a traditional single player game. And I mean, almost unacceptable in a traditional one, but in a roguelite, I do expect them to be more transformative if there are only 4 of them. It just, it's just a no. It's a no, and sorry if you made the game, but I don't not recommend a lot of games because I usually pick games I will like. So you are amongst the few, and my advice is if you should ever make a roguelite again, or for whatever your next game is, make sure whatever the genre is, you fulfill the promise of the genre, right? If you make a roguelite, it has to be a roguelite. It can't be, oh, we made a game and just tagged roguelite on top, roguelite mechanics half-assed on top of it, right? So yeah, really make sure whatever the genre is, you make a good game in the genre. I mean, just make a good game, right? The problem is you made a good game, you made a bad roguelite, right? Which is not a good game. So you really need to make sure whatever you use, you understand what makes these games fun. Yeah, whatever the next game is you make. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later for Expedition 33.